It's week 11 of the 2040 season, and we're watching the Snowhawks' sure-handed wide receiver. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Snowhawks and the Desperados, just ahead on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another. And I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other. They study each other. They work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, they're...
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down. They'll stay on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They send the tight end in motion. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
At their own 14-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Still 2nd down.
Man in motion, heading left. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Here's their punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. A 1st down throw for Smith. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, ends up getting away from him.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Off the play fake, Smith. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
On now, it's the punt team for the Snowhawks. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The Desperados offense about ready to take over once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Now they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They get 15 on that game. And that will be a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Desperados out and ready to punch it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Snowhawks offense and their running back set to go once more. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. On 1st down is Smith. Gets it away quickly. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out, and the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Heading outside, going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot. They're going to mark him short, and it is going to be 4th down.
So often in these short yardage defensive situations, Mike, you just have to sell out and play the tendencies. In this case, they knew a run was coming. They stop it short for no gain. Brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. Oh, big hole left side. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and to the tight end, Thomas. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line, and here comes 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Desperados. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Desperados will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Snowhawks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Tight end going in motion here. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Smith now to throw on 1st down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back is Smith. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Snowhawks.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. The Desperados offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll try the right side this time. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here comes 3rd and 6. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Snowhawks offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
A run now on 2nd down. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. 2 minutes to play. First half. All tied at 7. Greg and I continue in just a moment. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Snowhawks. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Desperados offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. He's going to run it. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On play action, he'll set up. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
The Desperados out and ready to punt as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with EA Sports Halftime Report. It's all yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start across the Atlantic in London, England. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. The Bluesers looked good in that one as they pick up their 8th victory of the year.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. A hit, and he has lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And they will finally run him down.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Smith to throw on 1st down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll motion a tight end right. A 2nd down throw. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd down and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he is yet to find anything to lean on in this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Hard running there. He'll get this only to about the 13. On 2nd down, Smith. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up 1st down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On third down, we'll try to get it on the ground.
Another carry for the running back. The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On now is the punt team for the Snowhawks. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Desperados offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And now a handoff running right. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
When you call a bubble screen, you're really putting a lot of faith that your skill players, your wide receivers and backs, are going to be able to hold up there in space as blockers. And when you don't, sometimes you end up going backwards.
And they'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll send him over to the left. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The defense has it.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Smith. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Big-time, opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Smith. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On the move past the 40. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw, Smith. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
He'll send a tight end in motion right. A first down throw for Smith. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, Smith. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Smith now. There's that man again. Another catch.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Snowhawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He's got it! And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Desperados. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And the Desperados draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. I think everybody in this stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they face 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll go with the counter on 1st down. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Handoff here, up the middle, and he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are gonna send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.